Awesome. So we want to welcome everybody to the team meeting. So as you may or may not know, Ken and Diana are actually in Italy, I believe. I don't know if they're in Sicily now or where they're at, but they're in my favorite part of the world. My wife is actually, her family is originally from the Napoli area, from Naples, and absolutely phenomenal. So if you haven't seen his wife posting stuff on Facebook, it's made me very like, oh, I want to be there. So because we've been there before, it's absolutely amazing. I would say when I die and go to heaven, I'm going to wake up on the Amalfi Coast. So it's just absolutely fantastic. So but we're going to share some different things tonight. So we got a co-host with us today, a hostess with the mostest, a hoster with the moster. I don't know if it's hostess is the right term, but Josh Holdaway is going to be tag teaming with us tonight. So we always want to share because these team meetings are specifically meant for just a brief team gathering. So again, kind of like rather the troops, kind of a recognition is something we've always want to do. We want to obviously have inspiration, and then we want to obviously cover some different things as far as from a teaching. Ken's got a different verbiage for that. I forgot what it is, but again, we always want to inspire people and then basically lay out a game plan to help people out. So what's cool about this again is that we have always been excited about recognizing people now more than ever, but you're going to see this recognition start ramping up because things are happening in a big way. So we're very, very excited about all the things that are going on. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. And first of all, Matt, do you want to say something real quick? Say hello.
Oh, yeah, just thank you for jumping on. It's good to have you all here. And we're not going to talk a lot tonight because we've got to give everyone else an opportunity. So
Yep,
we'll
absolutely.
be quiet,
I
right?
do have a couple things that I want to share real quick, first and foremost. There we go. Because one thing that we're going to be talking about again, and most of you know this, but we always want to make sure that we're always reiterating this over and over and over and over. Most people are driven by a dream. And so obviously to accomplish that dream, there's certain things in this business, certain things that we want to accomplish, certain things that we want to do. So more importantly, than anything, in fact, let me do this real quick. So more important than anything is that we always try to explain to people some of the different levels we talk about. Our very first thing we talk to people about is obviously going manager. So manager obviously is being the gold level and putting two silvers on the right, two silvers above on the right or left. We talk with, Steve and Gene talk about all the time. You want people to be golden above and sign up at least golden aboves on the right and left. But that's really the requirement from the corporation. It doesn't have to take 30 days. We have people that have done it in a week. We've had people do it in a day, which is kind of cool. But again, that's kind of the standard. 60-day goal is to go director. And once again, that's by basically putting people in, having at least 3 people, and one of them being a manager on the right, and then 3 people on the left, and one being a manager on the left, which is a director, which is we got a promotion about that we're going to talk about. And then again, a 90-day goal to basically go senior director, which is basically helping a director on the right and a director on the left. In the business, just so you know, you can have 2 directors on one side, you still qualify, but the preferred way is have left and right because you definitely want to have 2 balanced legs. You're always going to have probably a bigger leg, but you always want to have 2 big honking legs, from that standpoint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this off to Josh. I'm going to go through this first, and then we're going to actually start.
Don't see Donna here.
Oh, she's not here? Okay, so we'll go through some of the names first until if she is here or whatever. But I'm going to start at least recognize these are just people in the past like week and a half, 2 weeks that have basically gone manager, which is pretty cool. So Steve Coover is actually out of Lakeland, Florida. He's actually a part of our good friends, Jeff and Lenny McLean's team. And then we got Dina, who's actually, I think Dinah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Dinah. That's also going to be hopefully joining us tonight. But again, we got also new managers, Chuck and Diane Williams, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're hoping they can share a little bit if we get a chance to do that. Michelle Johns, which is absolutely phenomenal. She just got this done less than a week ago, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so less than a week ago on Saturday. And then we have also out of South Africa, a Vessel Van, how do you pronounce the last name?
Van Dieventer.
That's what I would have said. Yes, they're basically there. And we want to actually recognize and interview some of these different people. And then we have a couple new directors that we want to basically introduce for a minute. But first and foremost, I don't know, Josh, did you see Michelle on here?
Yeah, Michelle's on here.
Yeah, Michelle's on.
Okay, cool. So again, I think I saw Chuck was on here too. I'm not sure if Dina's on here yet, but I'd love to have you maybe ask them a little questions about everything else. So I'm gonna have this run to you because I didn't give you the slide ahead of time. I apologize. So I was kind of like, let's go through this because there was like not a systematic order to this. So I'll kind of hand it off to you.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not sure exactly who's on here, but I did see Michelle Johns on there. So Michelle, congratulations. She has just been awesome at communicating and both me, Annette, Greg and Mena, it's just been just super excited all the time. So Michelle, congratulations on hitting manager. So anything you want to say to the team out here?
There she is. If you want to mute yourself real quick.
Yeah, you're on mute. Shut up, cat.
So Michelle, if you can unmute yourself. It's a little audio button, looks like a speaker.
Okay, I'm trying to get my phone. I can't hardly hear y'all for some reason. It's
There
my
you go.
end.
It could be make sure you put your speaker on, but yes, we'd love to hear more about, you just went managers, first of all, so congratulations, that is awesome. So share with us a little bit about, what you've been doing and what you see kind of the vision of the business and where things are going.
Can you hear me okay? You're coming through my Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, we can hear you. It's a little faint, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my sound. So, so I barely heard what you said. I wasn't expecting to speak.
So first of all,
I have-
congratulations. So go ahead. Sorry.
I'm very thankful for you guys helping me. I mean, this team is phenomenal. So, I've been pressing hard and doing everything I can, and I'm able to even find people as I deliver for Amazon. So, and Bonita, so she was an Amazon customer of mine, and then somebody I literally chased down in Walmart. The Lord had me chase her down. I did not know that she's at a bank that I just joined. She's actually the branch manager, but I'm grateful for Annette. She's a huge dear friend of mine. She's always there all the time. I just can't, which is Josh's cousin. I can say that, yeah.
Mhm.
So I appreciate you guys. You guys are always so willing to, get on the thread and do the things with me. The team work, the team people is huge. It's a blessing. Everybody coming together like everybody does. So I'm just grateful. And it's like I want to, shake people and go, oh my gosh, you guys need to get on this. Don't think about it. Don't research it. The testimonies are phenomenal. It's phenomenal what Jesus is doing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So, and I'm ever so grateful and thankful. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Greg. And you guys helped sign Bonita with me. So the teamwork is phenomenal. It's awesome. So thank you, everybody on here.
Okay, awesome. Thanks,
Okay.
Michelle.
Yeah.
And I know we had Chuck and Diane. I think we recognized them last week. So just been awesome part here in St. Louis. Chuck, I don't know if you were on there, wanted to say anything or not.
I just want to encourage people. This is the greatest business I've seen. I've seen a lot of them. It's the best team support I've ever seen. For example, my wife, who typically does not enroll anybody in any business we've ever been in, has already personally enrolled 5 new customers. So it's just such an easy thing to talk about. You're talking about helping people feel better. You're talking about people getting rid of pain. And so far, everybody wants to talk about it. So it's just fun. And the thing I like the most, Josh and Greg, is the fact that there is a system already in place. I don't have to build anything. I just plug in. So I appreciate you guys, appreciate the system that Steve has put together. And it's just very, very exciting. So thank you.
Yeah, in fact, Chuck, you even said that this is one of the first businesses you've been in that you hadn't had to build a system, which is pretty amazing. So you're a team builder, a system builder, and we love having Diane. She's kicking butt, which is doing awesome. So
Yeah.
okay, so I don't know if Dinah had got on yet. So she shared got a chance to share on our meeting
Monday.
on Monday that we do actually in the afternoon for our international team, which is pretty awesome. She got on that. So I'm going to share my screen again for one more second because I should have shared this slide with Josh. But Josh, I think there's somebody else that just went, a new director.
There sure is. So so I want to congratulate just a big awesome person here, a great heart, and Annette. So Annette, if you've seen the Facebook post there, she was my first green M&M. And where we get that from is we were on a meeting. They got to do it live in Tampa, and I seen it virtually. But one of the things that one of the people said was, you're going to go through a lot of people. You're going to go through a lot of bags of M&Ms, and some people are going to say yes, some people are going to say no, some people are going to run, some people are going to sit there, and every once in a while you're going to find a green M&M. And so right then she's like, this is my green, I'm the green M&M. So sure enough, she has been just putting head to the pavement on this and just doing an awesome job. But congratulations on that, on reaching director. And somebody else wanted to say congratulations to your cousin.
Congratulations, Annette. I love you.
So congratulations, you're awesome. You're a rock star. What would you like to say today, Annette?
Couldn't have done it without my faithful husband.
It's everything. It's funny.
I heard that.
The things that you've said, are really coming true. Like at first, it's just I was shocked that more people wouldn't get in like right away and stuff like that. So just kept like I was saying yesterday, just kept doing the hard things. Sometimes it's hard to talk to somebody, or you don't feel like doing some of the things, but making yourself do them. That's, like I said, how I met Dinah, and just doing the hard thing. I didn't feel like going that day. There was a reason for that. I kind of had a wall, a little bit of a block that day, and I met Dinah, and she is amazing. Not sure why she's not on, but yeah, but then you just using the system and the way that things just start to happen. I really kind of gave it over to God too, because I was stressing, because I'm like, this is so amazing. I want everybody to understand. And my, I had to grow a little bit, because my health coaching, too much knowledge in my own head, talking too much, like let the system do its thing. And it's not a lie. The system works, let it work. And I'm going to continue to let it work so I can keep going and keep, helping more people and achieving higher goals.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Annette. All right. And I think we had a little bit of a record where did we, Greg, I don't remember this, Greg and Amanda, but didn't we have 2 directors go last week?
Yes,
say we did.
so I'm sharing my screen again real quick. And there we go. Come on. There we
Come
go.
on.
And who's these people?
Bam. Bam. So congratulations, Steve and Janet Mormon, also for hitting director. Very, very awesome. So I got to meet Steve at a BNI event, actually the same one that I met Sherry at, and who went director the previous a couple weeks ago, which is awesome. But had a great meeting with him at a coffee shop. Smelled like cheese afterwards, but that's fine. Not you, the coffee shop, Steve. But anyway, so then had a chance to go over to their house, talk to him and his wife. Great conversation. And then he got involved. But here's something awesome about Steve and Janet. If Steve was an NBA scout, this guy would not be in high schools and colleges trying to recruit some future talent. This guy's gonna go right to the top teams and just pull Michael Jordan right off of the thing, but by his ears, and that's who he's talking to. He's like, nope, yep, get over here, get over here, get over here. So yeah, he has got his eye on SPD, and he is running fast. So congratulations to you and your wife, Janet.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right,
It's been
speech
fun.
from Arizona. They're on vacation, taking the call.
Yeah, I'm hiding out in the bedroom here, so so you can hear me. But yeah, just loving it. I mean, just with networking that I've been doing for my other career, just kind of comes natural. But just my mind just kind of thinks of who would this work for in a big way, and I've got my list of people that I've just been going through and following up with, and got hopefully a couple other big ones to sign up here soon. So but I do need to get I got to get the business cards. There's just sometimes you just don't have the time to go into it, and I need that card to say, hey, here we're going to talk about this, but give me a call. And I missed out on one Friday night here in Arizona. It just wasn't the right opportunity to go into all of it, and I didn't have anything to just hand off. But we'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. This is fun. It does come very natural, just because of what it's done for me and people I've gotten into the group. It's just fun sharing stories, and it isn't selling. It is just purely sharing what it's done, and it's just, yeah, it's been taken off. Love it.
Awesome. All right, thank you, sir. All right,
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. Well, cool. So that's one thing we love doing. And again, I'm so glad you guys are on here because you're going to see this list grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Not the same people, but adding new people. And obviously, we're going to be at the point where it's going to be microscopic print, or have to do it, with a bunch of different slides or something.
And the same people ranking up to
Yes.
senior presidential director. So
Amen.
don't forget,
Yeah.
we're all tracking for senior presidential director. We got it. We all want to get to the top.
Yeah, I heard a long time ago when someone said, when you're on your way to success, how many people do you want seeing that so they know that they can accomplish it too? So that's one thing that we're being able to see where we're growing and what we're doing, and how many people do you want visualizing that and seeing that with you, part of your team. And now's a great time to do that because there's huge momentum that's happening, which is very, very cool. So one of the things that we obviously want to talk a little bit more about is actually obviously the couple different things that are coming up. Let me share my screen again. 1 second. And this thing just does not want to operate. There we go. Wow. Okay, there we go. Share. That's like everything's slow motion. Wow. Slideshow. Let go. There we go. Okay. So the big thing is, I always say, picture yourself here, because again, that is what we want to do. Is we want to basically, have your picture with us on this, on the trip that we're doing. The one thing that I wanted to share, I shared this with the team earlier on Monday for the international team, is that Steve posted this, and it made me think of what's going on. We got a chance to spend some time with some of the leaders that are out of Portugal, and this is it, Team Portugal on fire. Yesterday, their team event had 230 people in attendance. Exeter International Business is about to explode. Who do you know in Europe, Mexico, Asia, Australia, and more? Now is no time to be found sitting on your hands. Momentum is everything, and this is it. This is a team has it happening now, which is true. The business is exploding. Congratulations, Portugal, being the #1 momentum country in Europe. And so, again, our goal is to fill rooms like this and then fill coliseums. And that's the vision that we have. So when we talk about, once again, the 60-day goal for director has actually been cut down because we have a goal to actually help people get to director really in the next 30 days. Why? Because it's literally less than 5 weeks away, basically a little over 4 weeks away between now and qualifying for the actual destination director. So if you don't know much about this, please talk to people who have talked or brought you on to the team. This is an incentive that what happened is that Men and I were actually in the van with Ken and Diana, and also with Andy Hosier, and he was actually talking about the event that they put together, the incentive trip they're doing. The 5 senior presidential directors are going to be the teaching and everything else. And as he was talking, Ben and I are going, how do we become a part of this? How can we get ourselves into this thing? And we were just thinking, how do we get, into the room? And then Ken said, hey, let's see if we can put something together to incentivize people to go. So this is what Ken's idea of incentive is. He said, hey, well, let's get a beach house, a 7-room beach house, literally, and fill it full of people, and then use the Spring Hill Marriott as an overflow, and we're going to foot the bill. And so that's where, again, having people being able to pay for the lodging, the food, the actual function itself is all included in this. You just got to get a way to get there. And so to me, it's awesome. If you like the idea of hanging out with amazing people, that's our whole goal. Is to be able to do that. I always say, picture yourself on the beach here, and the Spring Hill Suites is right on the beach as well. It's beautiful. Even has a kind of semi-lazy river in the back with the pool and everything else, which is kind of cool. But just, I said, picture yourself here, lounging out, relaxing, and just talking about dreams and goals and where we're going and who we can help get to the next level, and what where we can help people to accomplish their dreams. And so this is a beautiful area of Florida, obviously in the Panhandle, which is fantastic. So I'm not going to go through all of this, but once again, it's a beautiful oceanfront Airbnb, and the dates on it are basically for the accommodations are really for the it's actually, it's not correct here. Sorry, I think I get this wrong here. But anyway, it's a third. I gotta look at the dates. Sorry.
Friday, I believe
It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's 4 nights in there. And once again, and then those, if you help 2 people go director, Josh Holdaway, which she did, get an additional $250 cash. She's already earned that, which is pretty phenomenal. So again, then you said, once again, it's got to be qualified. Where's the date on here? I can't believe I made this slide together, and I can't believe I can't
got to
read
be
it.
qualified by the 28th
The 28th
of April.
of April,
Yeah.
yes. So which is basically just a little over 4 weeks away. So Go ahead, sorry.
So there is still time. We're not yet in the month of April. We have the entire month of April to go direct. So for those of you who want to be there, get it done. It's pretty simple. I think manager on either side, and that's it. And a lot of you are already almost there. So just keep going, and you want to be Navarre, and maybe you even want to shoot for senior director and get the $250 extra cash bonus. Why not? It's on the table. And our mentors have always said to us, if there's money on the table, you want it. So don't leave the money on the table.
Yep. So it's pretty simple. Again, it's just really breaking to managers, identifying people, but really the whole thing is that, whoops, back up real quick. Here we go. Bring 4 new silvers and above on, identify who wants to go manager and help them go manager. Now, really, in order to do that, you have to have 3 silvers and above in there. But once again, really identifying that people, wow, this thing is so sensitive tonight. Sheesh. Anyway, so the part that you also can do is go to the actual This Is It team page. There's actually a Go Manager page on there, how to go manager. There's a bunch of videos in there, how to get that done, and helping people. So if you say, this person says, hey, I want to go manager, here's the link, watch this stuff, and it'll teach you exactly what to do, and then let's get to work to get it done. And so we've helped people, go manager after doing just one, launch meeting or session for them, which is kind of cool. The other part is obviously the 90-day goal and vision is really the 2020 vision, is to help people to put 20 personals right, 20 personals left. There's several people on here that have done this, and other people are saying, I'm getting this done by a certain date. The thing is to set a goal to do it and literally get it accomplished. We're really proud of everybody who's doing that, which is awesome. And of course, utilizing the pro strategies, patching, revisiting, and opportunity. So again, picture yourself. Once again, we want to put your picture in there. This is why I'm saying the actual slide or the website. Once again, it's got 4 different videos, one from Steve Merritt, another one from her, Heather Warden, some other different ones. Sarah Robertson talks about, again, how to do this and, actually how to make managers, in there. So one thing, I'm going to back up real quick to this and just, hey, Josh, I'm going to pick on you for a second because I know you're pretty excited about this meeting. So tell me maybe why you're excited about the Destination Director, for not only for you, but your team, but also everything we were talking about a little earlier.
Oh, are you asking me to give you my top 10 list, Greg? Because I have it prepared and ready.
Yes, that would be
Okay.
amazing.
Okay, I mean, it's now that you just asked me on the spot, sure, I'll do this. All right, top 10 list for Josh Holdaway, why I want to go to Navarre Beach, Florida. Number 1, spending time with my rock star team outside of this 40-degree nasty weather on the beach. Number 2, taking my wife on another all expense paid trip by LifeWave. Thank you, LifeWave. We're going to Cancun in 10 days. Number 3, I've known Greg for a year just on Zoom, and I've never seen him have a bad hair day. So I want to see what he looks like at 7 o'clock in the morning. Number 4,
I'll make sure my hair is nice and proper in the morning. So yeah.
Number 4, putting our feet in that beautiful blue ocean. And of course, avoiding that great white sharks. Apparently they like that area as well. Number 5, the road trip down there, where I expect to completely lose my voice after singing every 80s tune that has ever come out. The next one is to see how many of my director friends will remain my friends after they realize I scream myself to sleep. The next is great dialogue we're going to have with amazing group in the house and on the beach. The next one is, did I mention we're going to be on the beach, not close to the beach, but on the beach. Number 9, love the opportunity to celebrate with my team and celebrate my team. And last but not least, if you ever watch the videos of the SPDs, Danny and Diana, or Andy and Mandy, they're very, very down to earth. These amazing people they've built a huge organization, and they're literally going to be there for a day and a half, helping, spending some time with us and giving us the tools so we can, replicate what they've done and the inspiration to do it with speed. So the beach is awesome. That's going to be great from a vacation standpoint. But what we're going to take away from this, not in a big setting, but an intimate setting, that these guys have done the road already, and they're going to give us the tools to the kingdom here. And I'm so excited for both of that, and again, to celebrate with my team. So I am jazzed.
Yeah.
Top 10 list from Jeff Holder. Thank you. That's awesome. So, no, I love that because again, there really is so many different reasons for this, but it's again, you get in that environment, you get around a bunch of other winners, and you know that when that happens, it's like everything changes and the ideas open up. And again, giving a different perspective from other leaders in the industry is tremendous. But get around the team and just gel and have fun together, making memories together. That's the key. Why do we take trips? Why do we take vacations? Why do we do these things? You know, just for our families with it, because we want to build memories together. And so building memories together with our team is absolutely phenomenal. So Josh, thank you for sharing that, because to me, that is huge. And so I have to rely on you from now on and say, you have a top 10 list for this next one. So, so
I've made a note of absolutely everyone that is on this call tonight. And I believe for all of us that by the end of April, we will all have hit director and above and be going to Navarre. Right?
amen. Yes, let's give Ken a real problem with, you know, actually making space for all of us in that hotel. Let's pack that place out and sell it out, which is absolutely true. And all of us can do it. And that's the part you think about it. If you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. You know, so that's the one big part we talk about all the time. So the next thing I want to talk about real quick is just really the Believe Convention. I'm praying that all of you have heard about this, know about this. This is coming up this summer, actually in Orlando. And then again, the same thing we talk about in 2 days of life-changing, you know, events. So I'm gonna play a quick video. I did this last time, but I want you to hear this. And to me, this has been a game changer. Steve and Gina do a phenomenal, amazing job actually with these functions. We've been a part of functions for a long time. And what they do is they pull out all the stops and go above and beyond and just make it absolutely fantastic. So let me play this real quick.
This is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. You believe you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you know the truth. You got the power only you. Do you have stamina?
What do you think about stem cell? Nobody even knew who LifeWave was before This Is It team started.
US #1 market in the world, fastest growth market in the world, and your team #1 in the world.
Yeah, it's too great. Now it's on the tape. Go ahead and go backstage. Yes, when we open for this,
Guys, the dreams will literally chase the fear out of your life.
This, I'm telling you, I tell people this business is like an Amtrak train with no braking, no gears. You call a hold up, wait a minute, it's gone. You jump in front of it, it's gonna run right over you.
There are more people today than ever before praying for opportunity. So why are you letting that pass you by?
So here's the QR code. So if you haven't registered for this, we recommend it. It really is all included. So as far as the hotel, the actual event they're doing also, I believe it's the dinner Saturday night that's included with that as well. And it's actually, if you put 4 people in a room, it actually is better. So some people say, well, you know, I don't have 4 people yet to put in a room. Well, if you book it that way, guess what happens? You'll fill it up. And even they said, put your name in there 4 different times, and then you just send a list one time once you have all 4 people in that room. And again, that is you just put a deposit down and you pay the rest later, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's one thing we highly, highly, highly recommend. And sure if I got anything else past this. Oh yeah, so where it's going to be at is actually a beautiful resort in Orlando, the Orlando Hilton Buena Vista Palace, which is actually fantastic, beautiful place. Once again, you know, place we go to, and then that was it. So I know Josh said you wanted to share something else real quick. So you said one more thing. What was that?
Yeah, one more thing. So I just wanted to kind of give you something. Greg hit on something from a you know, a leadership standpoint a little bit ago. So I've been in the kind of the corporate world for 20 some years in a leadership position, if you will. And in my experience, there's 2 different type of leaders that kind of grow with a company, and we'll use that one as an example. There's that leader that goes up the corporate ladder, if you will, and they're kind of stepping on heads on the way up there. Because it's the me show, right? It's look what I've done, look what I've accomplished, look who I'm bringing in, look at the accolades that I've got. And then they get to the top and they look back and it's a house of cards. They don't have support behind them because it's been the me show the entire time, and then it collapses underneath them. There's others that as they're looking at going forward, they're not looking at their own road. They're looking at, how do I build my team up? How do I shed the light on my team and give them the accolades? And how do I support them and want their success more than my own? That person naturally will elevate to this next position and higher. The difference with that person, when they look back at the end, they're going to have this massive support structure that cannot be broken at all. And I would just encourage you guys, as you're growing with this business, treat that the same way. We're not here just to put the masses in and run past them and hope, cross our fingers and hope they do something, but spend the time with people that when they accepted your invitation and they listen to you and they trust you, so you put them in. I would encourage you, spend the time with them and be more concerned about their productivity and their growth for themselves than your own. And if you continue to do that, you will build a great organization. But not only that, but you're going to have a great structure behind you that's going to be really supportive. So I just wanted to throw that out to you as well.
Awesome.
Amen.
Yeah.
I agree. And in fact, just before Josh interjected there, I just wanted to say this, that it is all about, it's a principle of sowing and reaping, like I think I said last week. When we help others get what they want, we ourselves will get what we want without even thinking about it, because the only way we can go up is if we help others climb up with us. So that's great. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. And that's one thing we always want to do, is make sure that people know that the support is there. But again, to also take accountability for your own business and treat it again I would tell people, is to treat it like a hobby. You're going to get hobby income. You treat it like a business, you're going to get business income. And Chuck's right. He's been a part of this industry for a long time, very successful. Again, I think of all the different leaders, that are part of, the This Is It team, again, are people that have been seasoned, or people that are growing up within this industry and helping a ton of people. But more important than anything else, we have a system in place. We got the best tool, which is the website, This Is It info. We got the best system already out there for This Is It team. And again, we have other things that we have, tools and other things that we can do. Once again, the book of the month and stuff like that. So I recommend, tying into the system and learning it, processing everything else. I'm actually going back through now, because they keep on adding more and more and more to This Is It team. And even the step 1, step 2, step 3, we're going over with people and helping those people get started the right way with it. What's their dream, what goals do they have, and what commitments are they willing to make. And that's really it is. It's an accountability thing that you say, I'm going to do this, hold each other accountable, but have also an accountability partner that can help you, accomplish it too. So I noticed that Brittany is also on here. I didn't know if your amazing husband was on here too. So I don't know if you guys had anything that you wanted to share, because we love when you share also too. And I saw you chat in the box here, but I didn't know if Brittany, you had anything else, or if there's anything else. But
well, you forgot to say that we have the best product.
Yes.
the only one.
You're exactly right.
The only stem cell activation patch. And just the testimonies blow me away. And we just have to keep sharing, just like the Portuguese team in Porto Vallarta was saying. It's our social responsibility to share when we know that we have something in our hands that is going to give them hope. And like our one friend said yesterday on our team Zoom, she said, that she had nothing to lose. She'd been through chemo, she had the radiation, she was on the medication, she was doing lymph drainage and all sorts of things. She'd lost all her hair. She had nothing to lose, absolutely nothing to lose, when she heard Greg sharing at a BNI in South Africa about X39. And this girl literally moved us all to tears yesterday on our Zoom, just sharing how many things have happened for her. And so, we don't know who's hurting out there, whether it's from an emotional standpoint, whether they're needing to be part of a community. Some people are walking this life all alone, just looking for a community to be a part of. And we have that. We have community. The other thing is we also have an opportunity for people to have financial gain. And I mean, nowadays things are so expensive. So finances, community, health, mental, physical, optimal health, you know, and age reversing. So
Hallelujah. So, but that's, and that's why when Steve and Gina said that, because we were actually interviewed and I almost said it, and I told her afterwards, I said, I should have said, this is it. This is what we've been praying for, everything we've been looking for.
Yeah.
And really that when they came out with that, I'm going, this is a God thing, because we knew that. And when you really understand, there's a lot of really good businesses out there, but there's very few great businesses from the way the standpoint is, the company, the structure, everything else. We're set to run. And again, I'm so excited for everyone here, because if you're ready to run, we're running with you. And more important than anything else, we just pray people in. So we're like, Lord, lead people to us. And we did that today. I had Brendan actually jumping on the national Zoom call that they've got every Tuesday. And so Brendan and I got up, and before we did that, I prayed with them, and Lily, he had like 5 or 6 really good appointments. Everybody was interested. And I'm like, exactly. The previous week we didn't pray. He only had 1 or 2 people. And again, so that's pretty cool what can happen when you include God in everything we do. We're like, Holy Spirit, well, you know who the people are, you know everything about them. So we're asking you to connect us to the right people so we can be a blessing to them through you. So with that said, we're at our 35 minutes, but again, we want to celebrate everybody again. Thank you again for all the new managers, new directors, new senior director, obviously Josh just a few weeks ago, but more importantly than anything else, we're taking everything to the next level. Josh is really close to executive, and a lot of other people, same thing, which is exactly what we wanted to have
close
happen.
to
Yep.
director, a few people.
Yeah, some people are very, very close to director, and very few people just want away from, from manager too, which is kind of cool. So we want to help everybody to accomplish what they have. So I didn't see the comment there, sorry. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, amen. Absolutely. We love you too. So again, God bless you guys. Have an amazing night. We're here for you. So what we can do to help you grow, let us know. And we're going to take this to the next level. Congratulations, everybody. And let's get some more people on the team so we can be a blessing to as many people as possible.
The more people on the board next week, Tuesday.
Amen.
Yay.
Awesome. Blessings, guys. Have an amazing,
Have a
awesome,
good
fantastic
evening.
night. We'll talk to you soon. Bless you.
Oh, Orlando
What?
tomorrow, Thursday.
Oh, so are you going to say this, or are you just, she's been holding out?
Sorry for people that are still on. So Thursday night, Steve and Gina will be in Orlando. We're actually heading up to Orlando. So
Yeah, a
if
bunch of people are coming.
if you know people in Orlando, please let us know. We will meet them there at the events. If you've got someone, please text us. We'll send you the directions where it is, so that you can send your guests there. You want them to be in the room. They'll get in the business.
Yeah, Mena actually had a very important appointment then, and she rescheduled it so she could be there, which is pretty awesome. So I appreciate her doing that. That's awesome. So, well, bless you guys. Yes, yes, absolutely. We'll see you there. Yeah, we're excited about John and Marlene, and obviously Socrates and his wife, and obviously some other people are going to be meeting there too, which is awesome. So if you're going to be there or need people to be there, let us know. It's awesome. Take advantage of the opportunities. And then next week is Naples after that. So check out the different meetings that are going on. The in-person meetings are fantastic. So bless you guys. And have an amazing night. We'll talk real soon. Once again, congratulations, everyone. Bless.